If you've ever been secretly worried that maybe your brain's just broken and you'll never be good at memorizing music, then this video is for you. You might think you're bad at memorization because you spent 10 minutes working on a new phrase until it was really memorized, and you come back a couple hours later, it's just gone. Well, it's not just you. In fact, this is totally normal. It is literally just how our brains work. Even way back in the 1890s, when Hermann Ebbinghaus studied memory retention over time, the assumption that he was going to forget the material was built into his methodology. He ran his experiments by memorizing groups of letters and then testing himself various amounts of time later to see how much he had retained. Of course, when he checked 3 days later, he didn't remember any of what he initially memorized. That was assumed. So if he couldn't remember anything, how did he know if his memorization was effective at all? Because then he relearned the material, and he measured the relearn time. The shorter the relearn time, the better his retention score was. So when you're learning a new piece, don't measure the success of your memorization work by how much you remember the next day. In fact, you probably won't remember all that much at all. Instead, consider how much faster you can relearn it now. If it took you 10 minutes to learn something on Monday, and you come back on Tuesday and now it only takes 3, that means your memory work is pretty darn successful. And your memory is just fine. Everyone typically takes several learning sessions to get something fully ingrained, aka when relearn time goes down to 0. So if you can't remember something even though you had it before, it isn't because you're dumb or you're stinking at memory, it's because you're a normal human. Of course, using more efficient memorization techniques will lead to reduced relearn time and greater long-term retention. So if you want to learn more about that sort of thing, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow to learn intentionally, remember fearlessly, perform happy.